Guru, Vah 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 Guru, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Yesterday we learned that shouting and calling Vaheguru slash Allah is not what our goal. Because where is Vaheguru Ji? Vaheguru Ji is inside us. Now, a lot of people questioned yesterday, and I got a messages that if Vaheguru Ji is in our mind, right? How come our mind is always in thoughts? Absolutely right. Vaheguruji is in our Sukham Sharir. Vaheguruji is in our mind, as in the Sukham body, in the day, but we can't see him because there is a curtain or there is a wall of home which we have. The home is built by the ego, is built by these five thieves: Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. ਹੁੰਦਿਆਂ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ because ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ. It's there. For example, there is a bulb, right? Until or unless you connect electricity to the bulb or the light, it's not going to glow. You're not going to see the light coming out of it. Or another example, if you have a bulb and it is covered with lot of dirt, it is so much dirt, the dirt is basically on it, it is sticking on the bulb. Now even if you will plug in, even if you will put the electricity on, you're still not going to see anything out of it because it's pitch black. Or you paint your bulb with some black color. What is black referring to here? The dirt, the filth of our mind. ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਨਮ ਹਮ ਕਾਲਕ ਤੋਂ ਹੈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ we got this birth to wash our filth. Till the time we will not wash that filth, and our mind is so ganda, man is so dirty, so filthy, man ਇੰਨਾ ਗੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਧੋਵਾਂਗੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਉਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਸਾਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਣਨੀ ਨਹੀਂ. So the constant thing which we do, the Sasgra Simran, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, what are we doing? We are cleaning the filth of our mind. And that's what Kabir Sahib is saying in Slok 186. Maybe we should have discussed this Slok yesterday so that the questions wouldn't have come. Kabir, Allah ki kar bandagi, je simrat dukh jaye. Kabir, Allah ki kar bandagi, je simrat dukh jaye. What are these dukh? What are these pains? These are our thoughts. Furne, mande furne, right? Whenever we are dukhi, whenever we are in pain, we are always thinking about something. Something bad happened. Maybe we missed our assignment in the school, right? Then it can be worse than that, right? So what I'm saying is any kind of a dukh, any dukh which we have, it can be based on our anxiety, based on the stress, based on the depression, can be anything. Sometimes we are angry with somebody and shout on them. And who is dukhi then? Who gets pain? Ourselves. क्योंकि ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦੁੱਖ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਜਿਹੜਾ anger ਹੈ, anger is part of the fire element. The whole tamogun is agantat. It is a fire element. And whenever we do anything related to the agantat, the fire comes out and it burns not only the other person, it burns us also. You have seen it, right? When we become krodhi, when we are in anger, when the anger thief is captured, is capturing our mind, we become slave of anger, we realize that it is impacting us. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਵੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਦਾ blood pressure high ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ. When we have anger, our blood pressure goes up, right? So it impacts us. So that's why Kabir Sahib is saying, Kabir, Allah ki kar bandagi. Bandagi ki hunda ji? Kar bande tu bandagi. Human is also called banda. You have to do bandagi so that you can go close to Vaheguru. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. To live in his yad, in his remembrance, simran, all the time. That's a bandagi. Kende je simrat dukh hoye, when you will remember him, when you will meditate on him, all the troubles and pains will go away. But ਇੱਕੋ ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਹੈ ਪ੍ਰਾਣੀ ਇੱਕੋ ਨਾਮ ਧਿਆਵੋ ਇੱਕੋ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ and then that naam which will be pragat, the voice of Vaheguru. After that you have to put a dhyan on that, the focus on the voice of Vaheguru. First we have to listen to our own voice, our own sound. Guru Sahib ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੀਏ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਲਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ, ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਧੁਨ ਮੇ ਧਿਆਨ, ਧਿਆਨ ਮੇ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਕਥ ਕਹਾਣੀ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਲਾ ਧੁਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. First your own voice, and then when the mind will go in peace, in santokh, in sabr, then what will happen? The voice of Vaheguru we will hear, and then we have to put the dhyan there in that sound. फिर कहते की होएगा? What will happen when you will do this? दिल में साईं प्रगट है बुझै बलंती नाए, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈ ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਲੋਭ ਮੋਹ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਅੱਗ, ਤਮੋਗੁਣ ਦੀ ਅੱਗ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗੀ, ਮਿਟ ਜਾਏਗੀ ਤੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੇ. So in our mind we will do the darshan of Vaheguru. The Vaheguru ji's jyot will be revealed to us. It's just like removing the filth from the bulb, filth from the light. When we will remove that by doing the simran, all this fire, all this tamogun will go away. Bujay balanti nae, naam de through the naam. Naam niranjan neer narayan, rasana simrat paap pulayan. It acts as a neer. It acts as a neer. When it acts as a neer, what is neer? Neer is a amrit, the water. So when we will do the simran, the amrit ras will pragat, and all this kam, krodh, lo, moh, hankar, nindya, chugli, irkha, dvait, nafrat will go away. will be washed away. The sins will washed away. This fire will be converted into Brahm Agan. What is Brahm Agan? Vaiguruji's. The element, see, all these elements have a value. Our body is made out of these five elements. Everything has a value, but in a limited fashion, in the fashion which can be used for our progress to meet Vaiguru. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਪੇਟ ਅੰਦਰ ਵਾਹ ਪੇਟ ਬਾਹਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ guru, the Brahm Agan is started there. That's why we have to put a very little stomach in, just half inch in, half inch out, not more than that. When we do va guru va guru va guru, stomach in, stomach out, va stomach in, guru stomach out, and we have to listen to our own voice. When we do that, Brahm Agan utte paida hundi hai, te Brahm Agan ਕੀ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਲੋਭ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਾਲ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ that's why Kabir Sahib is saying here Kabir Allah ki kar bandagi je simrat dukh jaye all your dukh the pain will go away these furnas will go away dil mein साईं प्रगटे वाहिगुरु जी दी जोत प्रगट हो जाएगी बूझे बलंती ना through the naam through the naam ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਅਗਨ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਲੋਭ ਮੋਹ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਾੜ ਦੇਗੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ so that's why we have to remember this that everything which we is given to us by Vaheguru ji has a value ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਤੂੰ ਨਾਮ ਵੀ ਜਪੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਬੰਦਗੀ ਵੀ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ you are doing the bandagi also but you are not able to control the taste of the tongue and you are doing a julam. What is julam? Julam is when we do something wrong to others, especially forcefully, ਜ਼ੋਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਧੱਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ right it's like a tyranny so that's what Kabir Sahib is telling us Kabir jori kiye zulm hai कहता नाउ हलाल ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਮੁਰਗੇ ਨੂੰ ਮੀਟ ਨੂੰ ਬੱਕਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੱਢੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ you are killing this goat you're killing this cow you're killing this chicken ਕਬੀਰ ਜੋਰੀ ਕੀਏ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਹੈ कहता नाउ हलाल ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨਾਲੇ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਹਲਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ that it is legal it is legit we should eat meat you know a lot of people say that Kabir Sahib is very outspoken ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ how can you do the bhakti also as well as you have no compassion left for any other living beings the animals and the birds ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ do it what will happen to you ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਦਫ਼ਤਰ ਲੇਖਾ ਮੰਗੀਏ ਤਬ ਹੋਏਗੋ ਕੌਣ ਹਵਾਲ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਤੇਰਾ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੋਏਗਾ what will happen to you after this life when you will leave this physical body and when Jamaraj is going to ask you the lekha your account what are you going to say why did you kill the chicken for the taste of the tongue think about it because these days especially it is very easy to attain a plant-based diet right here Guru Sahib is again we don't have to get into an argument with anybody Gurbani tells us that also mas kar murakh chagde gyan dhyan na janne we don't have to somebody eats it let them eat it that's fine whole idea of Gurbani Gurmat is we have to improve ourselves ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਝਾਤੀ ਮਾਰਨੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ we have to self introspect that if we have to walk on the path of spirituality ਅਧਿਆਤਮਕ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਰਨਾ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ how can we do that what are the things which will stop our bhakti. ਕਿੰਨੇ ਹੀ ਰਸ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜੀ ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੇਤੇ ਰਸ ਸਰੀਰ ਕੇ ਤੇਤੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਦੁੱਖ। Many ras, but with each ras, dukh will come, right? But there are some karams where you get dukh on your sharir, as well as there are other, you have responsibilities where you are putting a bad lekha, bad karam, bad action. Because anyway, any karams which we do, any action we do, good or bad, it is going to go to the Dharmraj. Only Naam can save us. But at least not try doing bad actions. Especially if you are walking in the path of spirituality. It'll be very difficult to cross this ocean of fire if we are doing other things also. That's why Jivan Jach is very, very important. It's very important. But take it lightly, slowly, 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 slowly. Progress on it. And that's why we have to self-introspect. Kise nu nahi kehna aapa. Man ch furna nahi leke aana. Say, yes, this is my target. We will reach that target very, very slowly. We'll stop eating this garbage. ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਕੀ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ? ਲਾਸ਼. We are making our body graveyard. But ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਰਮੰਦਰ ਇਹ ਸਰੀਰ ਹੈ. Right? So ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੀਆਂ ਤਰੰਗਾਂ ਉੱਠਣਗੀਆਂ. Whenever you kill an animal, the animal is scared. The last moment of the animal is scared. All the hormones are secreted in the body. When we will eat it, we will also be scared. ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਡਰਪੋਕ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਗੇ. It's other way out. People think eating non-vegetarian food make them, strong, but it makes them drapok, coward. So whatever we will eat, it is going to impact our mind. So that's why slowly, slowly, if somebody eats, they should make a target that I will substitute my diet with the plant-based things. There's a plant-based chicken, plant-based stuff available, right? So if we have to walk on the path of spirituality, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਰਸ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਛੱਡਨੇ ਹੈ, right? ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਛੱਡਨੇ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਚ ਵਧਣਾ? We have to walk on the path towards Vaheguru. Again, if we will do jabardasti, if we do it forcefully, what will happen? Today we will leave, tomorrow we'll start eating it. So that's why take everything step by step, step by step. Whenever you will do more Simran, compassion will come. You will not even feel like eating it. That's why Simran is very, very important. तो फिर ਅਸੀਂ ਪੁੱਛੀਏ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਖਾਈਏ ਕੀ ਫਿਰ? ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ in the next slok he tells us, ਕਬੀਰ ਖੂਬ ਖਾਣਾ ਖਿਚੜੀ ਜਾਮੈ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਲੂਣ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਖਿਚੜੀ ਖਾਓ, beans and rice, right? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਉਂ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੀਰਾ ਰੋਟੀ ਕਾਰਨੇ ਗਲਾ ਕਟਾਵੇ ਕੌਣ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ why should I eat meat and bread? Because you have to kill somebody. ਗਲਾ ਕਟਾਵੇ ਕੌਣ? ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਖਾਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ. Meat ਸਵਾਦ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ. Meat becomes interesting, but then you have to cut an animal. The blood comes out. At least rice is also a living, right? The crop of rice, the beans and all, but at least the blood doesn't come out, right? And all, you are not eating by killing someone, right? That's why Kabir Sahib is saying that khoob khana khichdi jaame amrit loon. Kende banana kis tarah ki ode vich amrit aa jave. Whenever we cook something, what we have to do? Vah guru, vah guru, vah guru. Kende loon pao, khichdi banao and say vah guru, vah guru. Then that will become amrit. The khichdi will become amrit. When it will go inside, it will not only give us a nutrition, but it will also give the better vibes to the mind. It will give amrit to the mind, right? That's the whole process. Wherever, when we will cut some animal and eat it, the bad vibes goes in there. There we have good vibes versus bad vibes, right? Plus these days anyway, doctors have started saying don't eat red meat. It's not good for your health, right? There have been enough research done also. But so that's why it is very important when we walk on the path of Bhakti. Kabir, Kabir Sahib ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਸੀ ਹੁਣੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬੰਦਗੀ ਕਰੋ, ਬੰਦਗੀ, ਕਬੀਰ ਅੱਲਾ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਬੰਦਗੀ, ਜੇ ਸਿਮਰਤ ਦੁਖ ਜਾਏ, then only these dukhs, pains will go away. But when we are adding additional karams on our head by killing an animal or participating in that game, somebody else might have killed it. We might not have killed it, right? When you go to the grocery store, somebody else has killed it. But we are taking those karams on our head, right? So that's why we have to keep it away from those kind of foods. And we have to go in a simple food. Khichdi, what is khichdi? Khichdi is regarded as simple, right? Dal roti. Now, but if we start eating masale wale khane and all that stuff, oily food and all that stuff, then also that is also not good. That's also the ras. That's also the craze for this tongue again. ਤੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਰਸ ਲਵਾਂਗੇ, ਰਸ ਕਸ਼ ਲਵਾਂਗੇ, ਉਨੇ ਹੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੁੱਖ ਲੱਗਣੇ। ਜੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਸਰੀਰ ਕੇ ਤੇਤੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਦੁੱਖ। So that's why we have to be very, very careful on our Jivan Jach, on our lifestyle, what we do, because we want to meet Vaheguru, right? Bhai Prapat Manuk Dehuriya, Gobind Milan ki e teri bariya. We got a chance to meet Vaheguru. Avar Kaj, tere kite na kaam, mil saad sangat paj keval naam. That is the thing which we got. That is the gift which we got, this physical body. Let's not make it a graveyard and put the garbage in our or dead bodies in our physical body. So let's only put Amrit. That's why while cooking also do Simran. If you have outside food coming in, do an Ardas Beinti. Put your drishti on the food, right? Put up food in front of you, look into the empty space, and then from that empty space, look into the food. Amrit drishti, naal simran karo. Naal simran karo. Naal drishti pa amrit drishti, so that become amrit also. Right? So that's why whatever we will put in, that's how our physical body will be. That's how our mind will be. So we have to be very, very careful in that. Aoji. Unless somebody has a question, please go ahead and ask a question. If you have any doubt, it's better to remove the doubts right now so that we can clear up our mind and do Simran. Otherwise, the doubts, when they come, they bother us, right? When they'll become bigger and bigger while doing the Simran, right? So if you have a question on this, do ask. If not, आओ जी आप सारे फिर सिमरन करिए. How to do the Simran? We have to say, वाह, जीबा तो जो कहना है उन्हें कन्ना नाल सुनना है. Whatever we say from our tongue, we have to listen with our ears so that our mind doesn't wander. Penji has a very good question. Vaheguru ji ka khalsa, Vaheguru ji fateh ji. ਜੇ ਫੂਡ ਸਵਾਦ ਲੱਗੇ ਤਾਂ it isn't bad, right? No. Food ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲੰਗਰ ਤਾਂ ਖਾਣਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਖਾਣਾ ਬਣਾਇਆ, the food has been cooked by doing Simran. It will be tasty. It will be full of Amrit Ras. It is okay. Maharaj is not saying don't eat tasty food or just eat a bland food. No. But eat little, light food, little food, right? Eat little, sleep little, that sort of stuff, right? Feeding your pet meat is okay until you find veggie food. Puneet, we discussed about it in the past also. Don't worry about your pet. Your dog has their own food. There is a reason why he's a dog, right? It's only you can do ardas for the dog. Don't force anything. Same with the people also, humans also. Don't force anything to the humans. Isn't it true that we need to overcome taste? No, but it's not about overcoming taste. It's that we don't have to be crazy about the food, right? But whatever we get, Just accept it and say it's good, right? And do remember Wagyu. Whatever we put it in our mouth, just remember Wagyu. But don't go behind the tastes. When we say overcoming the taste is that we don't desire for those things. We have to kill the desire, not the good food. Then we can start making the bad food and meat Wagyu. No, it doesn't work like that. Food should be hygienic, food should be clean, tasty, well made, and all that stuff. That's all okay. But don't be crazy behind the food. That's the thing. Guruji, what about kids? They eat what they see others eating outside. Should we do something about it? For sure, Wagru. If if your kids are eating whatever, you have to tell them. You have to educate. That's the duty of the parents, right? That what is good for them. And anyway, science is very clear on it now, actually, that the non-vegetarian food is not good for you, right? Even the anything which is processed is also not good for you, right? So you want to feed your kids the healthy food anyway. So you have to educate with them from the worldly knowledge as well as spiritual knowledge also. Yeah, I totally understand, and that's fine. That's fine. When we have difference of opinion, that's why the whole family needs to start doing Simran. And you know what? No, don't force it on anybody. If even if your kids are taking it and all, and you have no control because your other as your family or your extended family is eating it or something, we don't have to get into a clash. Remember all the time, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਕਲੇਸ਼ ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਕਦੀ ਵੀ. No clash in the house, no clash, right? I learned that in the camp, Austin camp. The clash is a clash, so no clash. ਕੋਈ ਕਲੇਸ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਣਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, right? ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿਣਾ. Have anybody in your close relatives or something, they eat meat and all that stuff, it's better. What we need to do is we have to do Simran with them. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭਗਤੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ. We have to do Simran. Then only things will change. Till the time, we'll not have a routine every day. It's not one day we did a Simran. It's not going to change anything. We have to continuously do Simran all the time, all the time. ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ, ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਲੇਸ਼ ਪਏਗਾ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ all the time. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਜਿਨ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਕੀਓ ਤਿਨ ਹੀ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਪਾਇਓ. We should eat tasty, wear good, and live good, but not say I can't live without that. Is that understanding correct? I mean, don't go behind any taste. Taste is not only for the food, taste can be of other things also, right? We don't have to run behind the taste. We just have to be so, but that will come. It's not gonna, okay, I don't want to go behind the taste now. What if you are getting a cravings? What are you gonna do about it? That's the reason we have to change our diet also slowly and slowly. And we have to do Simran, lot of Simran, lot of Simran. More Simran we will do, easy we will overcome these things, right? Otherwise, it will be difficult. When we don't have a routine, we don't have a schedule of doing Simran with our family, with us, then only these problems comes, right? That's why Maharaj said, in the wake up early in the morning, do Amrit Vela, and then in the evening have a Imre have a Simran and all that stuff, Gurbani Vichar. So then when we are sticking to the schedules and all that stuff, we will not have these desires or tastes for other things. That's why we need to be very careful. Auji, now what we have to do? Va kehna, sunna. Guru kehna, sunna. We have to. Okay, there's more question. Let's take it the last one. Okay. ठीक है, va kehna, sunna. Guru kehna, sunna. We have to listen to our own voice. ਧੁਨ में ਧਿਆਨ, ਧਿਆਨ में ਜਾਣਿਆ, ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਕਥ ਕਹਾਣੀ. पेट अंदर, वाह ते, guru te bahar. Inside, tummy in. When we say va, guru, tummy out. Very little. Remember, don't put a lot of tummy in. Just half inch in, half inch out. And listen to your own voice. अपनी आवाज ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਹੈ. आओ जी. वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, गुरु, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 va guru 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 guru va 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 guru guru va 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 guru guru va 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 guru Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru Vah 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 Guru. Now go inside, totally inside. We have to do Antargat Simran, where we put our dhyan on our tongue. Tongue can move, body should not move, sound should not come out of the mouth, but mind should chant and mind should listen. Totally focus on your tongue. I will speak loud so that you can synchronize with me. Otherwise, you don't have to say loud. It should be chanted through the mind. Vah, Guru, 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 Guru, Vah, Guru. Now, stop the chanting also inside. Take all your focus in the ears and start looking in the front of your forehead. Right in between your eyes, there's a place just in the front of that, 2-3 inches front. Keep on looking there while your eyes are closed. Totally relax your body and put your focus in your ears. See if you hear any sound. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ। ਬੈਖਰੀ ਬਾਣੀ, ਮਧਮਾ, ਅੰਤਰਗਤ, as in Pasanti, and then try to listen to the Parabani. है repetition करनी है. But if there are a lot of thoughts, try mainly Baikri Bani. सास ग्रास सिमरन बैकरी बाणी। ठीक है जी, आओ जी श्लोक पढ़िए हम अब गुण परे। ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ, ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੁਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦਿਆਂ, ਵਿਚਾਰਾਂ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ, ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਅਨੇਕਾਂ ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ। ਆਪ ਜੀ, ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਯੋਗ ਕੋ ਬਖਸ਼ ਲੈਣਾ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। We'll meet tomorrow at 5 p.m. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ,